Hello, hello, hello. Do you all like games? I like games. My kids like games. When my kids were young, they made up a game called The Game We Made Up. And when we were young, we made up a game, and it was called Stick. And the way you played Stick was two people at either end of a stick, which is usually a broken mop handle. They're holding the stick, and you take turns jumping over the stick. The person jumped the highest was the winner. And so playing that game Stick is really how I tried out for the track team high jump. Well, really, I didn't want to jump the high jump, but the coach just gathered all the girls, saying who can jump, and we were like, yeah, we can jump. And he said, jump over that stick, which was, they had the high jump pit, jump over that stick. And so when we played Stick at home, we would just run and then basically jump up vertically and over that stick. And so when the coach saw that I could clear the height, which was almost at my shoulders, just by jumping up this, so really my whole body had to be at the level of that stick to get over that. So he said, you're on the high jump team. When I got on the high jump team, and I went to the competition, and that's how I was jumping the stick, and people going, whoa, what? And some people were laughing at me. And then the coach came after the game and he said, listen, you can't use that to jump over. And I'm like, well, I mean, I cleared some of the heights, but I wasn't winning, okay? So he told me a clip of this guy, Flosberry. I think his name was Flosberry. They called it the Flosberry flop. So a technique was called the scissor, where you go and you basically jump sideways, one leg over the other way. But the Flosberry flop tended to be the best system to do the high jump. And so this was a technique. You would run, plant one foot that you're going to jump off of, simultaneously turn your body, go up, and then throw your feet up and flop back down. It's called the Flosberry flop. So I had to learn that technique. And the reason I'm saying this is because a lot of us are failing is because the system we're using is not adequate for where we want to go. People that set their sights to go somewhere, but you can see where you want to go, but as long as you have a system in place that's not designed to take you where you want to go, you'll never go where you want to go. People say, if you can see it, you can achieve it. No, not so. You can see all you want, but you will always fall to the level of your system in place. I don't care what you see. I can do this, I can do that. No. If you don't have a system to support what you see, you will always fall to the level of your current system. And the system I was using, which was Stick, was never going to take me as high as I did with the Flosberry flop. And by the way, I was number 3 in Broward County. When I graduated, I set a record with the flop. I would have never set a record with the Stick method. So probably 9 times out of 10, if you keep failing, or I'll say falling, you're falling to the level of your system. But until you develop an adequate system to support what you see, you will always stay at the level of that system. As the kids say, facts. So I want to tell you this, stop playing games. Stop playing games. If you see where you want to go and you're still using that same system, you'll never go far. It's time for you to change your system. You want to go far? Change your system. Now, a lot of people are just lazy. But I see where I want to go. I have this great talent. Your system is flawed. It's flawed. You have to change your system. I don't care if you see, I see a business, but you're not operating in business capacity, you're going to fall to the level of your system. You're just seeing it, but you'll never see it in action because your system is flawed. If you want to go somewhere today, see it, but have a system to support what you see. And God on your side, we're off. I want you to look at a part 2 that I'm going to put. It's called Approved for the Position. Check it out. Love you.